All right, so this first one I'm going to do is called When People Ask Me What I Do. When people ask me what I do, I probably respond I'm an artist. But at times I feel this makes me an easy target. I swear, 'cause some people, they love to start shit. I wonder if they still would if they knew my hardship, or the fact that I'm not one to start with. I try to keep my emotions canned like the Star-Kissed, till I realize I can't afford an apartment. This leaves me reaching for the compartment, not for a gun, but for something to record my art with, before I lose all of my cartilage, and am surrounded by nothing but carnage, 'cause I'm sick of shopping for bargains at Target while my family's on the brink of starving. I've been hit with so much, I feel concussed like Percy Harvin. I'm just trying to fight for my spot on the bus like Rosa Parks did, and these rhymes I'll never part with. I hear people say, shoot for the stars, kid, so I'm Captain Kirk, this mic is my starship. Now I'm in need of some warp speed. I started writing rhymes 2 years after 14, and they're all from scratch, there's no importing. As for those foes who don't support me, I plan to make them look silly shortly. And I love this craft, it's given me a chance to share my story, and my influence is those who came before me. And for anyone who finds this corny, they don't appreciate artistry. This art is a part of me. You can't defeat ideas with the armory. My rhymes are hot fire, but I spit them cold-heartedly. All right. Thank you. Thank you. This next one I'm going to do is a little on the political side. You guys who know me know I love my politics, so this one is called The Constant Grind. 90% of the population is on that constant grind, slaving away for pay, missing on family time, chasing materialistic ways, letting the dollar control our mind. We're born with a dream one day, but we died at 9 to 5. Why? Why do we live like this and abide by society's norms? Some say to provide for our kids, others because they were shoved down our throats since we were born. Regardless of what it is, we must try our best not to conform. Stop the passiveness before we're completely torn. No matter what side you're with, there's no way to ignore the way we've been fed fibs and our lack of shelter from the storm. And I scorn the poor distribution of wealth and today's gross hypocrisy, while the world can't afford adequate health thanks to failed policies. So we're forced to tighten our belts, but they only stretch to a certain degree before they snap from the tension that's felt, 'cause it's only so tight that you can squeeze. Now I'm thankful for my chance to be free and the tools to deal with bad cards we get dealt. But Congress shouldn't try to be the world police when we have people at home that need help. Let's invest in change and peace instead of the next target to melt, 'cause greed is a worldly epidemic disease, and I'm sick of seeing the richest pockets continue to swell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to do this next one I haven't done in a long, long time. It's one of my older ones, but it's one of my favorites. It's called I'm Alive. It's on the happier side, so it's I'm alive, yes, I'm alive. For that, I thank God and Jesus Christ, or whoever you believe made that possible tonight. I'm just thankful for my sight that allows me to see the light, and while life is a constant fight, it's a privilege, not a right. I took that for granted as a little tyke, riding around on my big wheel trike. Till I was 10, I had no clue what death was like. Now what I would do to see the ones I've lost on the other end of Skype. But we know it's not that simple. While loss has left a major wrinkle, it's taught me to appreciate the small things that make you tingle. So nature and family time is where I like to mingle. Some eyes have tunnel vision smaller than a can of Pringles. So I'll try to open mine to the bigger picture and understand in this game it's not possible to always be the victor. Some lives are shaken off the Richter, while others are swallowed up by a twister. Life can come and go just as quickly as a blister. So I'm thankful for my relatively healthy set of brothers and a sister. And every chance I get, I hug my daughter and I kiss her. Same goes for my mom, grandparents, uncles, and cousins. Honestly, without my family, I'd have nothing. I'm anything but bluffing. I'm lucky there's others out there who don't share that kind of loving. So when I start to struggling and my blood comes to bubbling, I must think of those whose roads are far more troubling. They could be anywhere from America to Dublin. I'm sure you all agree. I'm just thankful for this fresh air that I can breathe and these rhymes that I can read. And as long as I have this dream, I'll try to never concede to corporate greed. I'll sell my soul for success. We're all ducking and dodging death. See, I'm on a quest to ease my family stress. As long as there's a pulse hopping in this chest, there's no stopping. I'll do my very best to cherish every breath and know without a guess, each day that I awake is another way which I am blessed. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do one more. And this one's got a little Battle Creek reference in it. You guys know it, but this is called My Perception. My perception, a life lesson, shaped my reflection. A poet hoping to show it is where I focus attention, not on some bogus profession. So I'm struggling, bubbling, yeah, I'm glowing with tension. This known obsession, where I let go of aggression, can be heard through words from a record investment. Consider me restless, don't hope for intervention, only perfection. I'll smoke whatever foe steps in. So I'm offensive, no, I'm just stressing, growing to be a pro at expressing. Through rifling rhymes, forget the water, these are stifling lines that come from my mind, and they leave in a mark, they breathe from a spark so some can see in the dark. Society lied to me, I ain't agree from the start, but them cats act like they can see in my heart. See, I dream of a star, screaming, fighting demons on bars. I bleed for this art, while most boast about G's and gleaming with cars. They so materialistic, they better have an imperial witness. I'm from Battle Creek, this is more than just serial business. I've been through a series of serious glitches. Thank you.